Hi, I'm Chris Cooper. I own the largest mentorship practice in the fitness industry because my mission is to help 1 million fitness entrepreneurs succeed. And the best way to be successful in the fitness industry is to have a mentor. A mentor is somebody who has been where you want to go and they can look backward and map the path to get there. A mentor helps you take action. Sometimes they have ideas that get you out of your rut or take you to the next level. Sometimes they just remove barriers for you. And sometimes they act as an objective eye to tell you, here's what you need to do. And on very rare occasions, they tell you to do something that you don't think you want to or you don't think that you need to. My first mentor was like that. He cost $500 per session. I wrote a check that probably should have bounced, and I'll tell you that story this week in one of the blog posts. And what he told me I needed to do was to systemize the operations of my gym. Now, I thought that I was coming to him for marketing. I thought, this guy's pretty connected. He's going to give me 10 amazing clients who will sign up at my gym. But the truth was that if they had walked into my gym, these key clients, the people that I really wanted, they would have turned right back around and walked right out again. It was not set up to serve excellent clients with excellence. And so that's the first thing that we did was improve the operational excellence of my delivery. And then we talked about scaling from there and hiring and managing staff and leadership. And that's really what turned my gym around. And it was so powerful that I wanted to shout his message from the rooftops. And so I started my first blog, don'tbuyads.com, with the name Don't Buy Ads, because it was a reminder to myself that I didn't need ads. I needed excellence. So from there, I went to a different mentor. The next mentor that I had that was paid was Dan Martell. And then I kept moving on. And I've always had a mentor since then, because the fastest way is to not figure it out for myself. The fastest way is to have somebody else say, oh yeah, here's how to do it. It's like learning anything. I mean, you need a teacher, right? Nobody really just picks up the guitar and figures it out on their own. Nobody's done that since Johnny Cash. If you want to be a good guitar player, you have a teacher. If you want to be a good athlete, you have a coach. If you want to be good at fitness, you have a personal trainer or a fitness coach. And if you want to be good at business, you need a business coach or a mentor. So this week, I'm going to tell you how to choose a mentor. I'm going to give you a great exercise that I do with everybody who books a free call with me. And this is a mentor matching exercise. So what we do is we say, when is the time in your life that you've achieved something that made you proud? And then we dissect that. We talk about the people, the coach that helped you get there, the models that you followed to get there, and then the attributes of that coach and the features of that model to figure out what kind of mentor is best for you. Because let's face it, we have the largest mentorship practice in the fitness world, but I am not the best mentor for everyone. There are 38 other mentors on my team who have very different experiences, very different personalities. And while we're all operating from the same data set, the same playbook, we all have very different styles. Now, if you want to talk to us, you can book a free call from the link below, but you can also use that exercise to uncover what type of mentor will get you results too. The thing about mentorship is it's all about action. So sometimes, yeah, we do give you an idea to give you over the next milestone, but most of the time we're actually removing barriers and helping you focus with that objective eye. And our mentors can diagnose exactly what your priorities should be. They can prescribe from our proven roadmap, and they can get you results a lot faster. So the best way to identify the next best mentor for you is to use that sheet, even if you don't wind up working with TwoBrain. The next question is, how do you ask for mentorship? Because it's very common for you to identify the type of mentorship that you need. Look at the books on your bookshelf and say, I need Jocko to mentor me. Or, I need Ann to step in and tell me how to market better. Or I need, Og Mandino to teach me how to be the greatest salesman in the world, but he's dead. So how do I find a mentor? Well, the great thing now is that it's really easy to reach the people that you're attracted to. So the first thing that you want to do is identify the traits that will actually get you results. And I'll promise you a lot of the time when people do that exercise, they're surprised. But I didn't like my 8th grade history teacher. She got you results. Should you like your mentor? Absolutely. But I need you to find somebody who's not just going to be your best friend, but also your teacher, your therapist, your confidant, and your objective guide. So when you find the person that you think should be your mentor, you reach out to them through social media and you ask, what's the process for mentorship here? Now, my current mentor is Todd Herman. When I talked to his staff, they said, no, he doesn't work one-on-one with anybody. And I said, what's the closest I can get? And they said, well, he's got this small, tiny group circle thing with 3 to 4 people a year. It's $60,000. We don't think you're a good fit for it. And I said, how do I find out if I'm a good fit? So I kept asking. And finally, they said, well, if you sign up for this program, show us you're serious, pay $5,000 for his 90-day year program, we'll put you on a call with Todd. That will signal to us that you're serious, that you can afford it, that you're willing to invest, to take a chance, and that will tell us that it's worth his time to get on the phone with you. And that's what I did. And I took a chance on the 90-day year program. I bought a couple of licenses actually, and then got on a phone call with him, and he said, you know what, you've got such an interesting case that I'm willing to work with you one-on-one for a year. That relationship has now stretched into its second year. It's been amazing for us. It's helped us scale. But the thing is, even if the person that you think should be your mentor does not have a mentorship program, you should ask them what they would charge you for one-on-one. And this is my final point. For you to get value from mentorship, there has to be an exchange. There has to be an exchange of value. You have to pay for it. It's not enough just to take your girlfriend's mother out for lunch and get her advice on a sticky business problem that you're having. If you don't have skin in the game, you will not benefit from their advice. Maybe you won't take it seriously enough. Maybe you'll take their advice and try to tweak it on your own, or I'll just make that my own. And if you change their advice, it's not their advice anymore. It's something else. You need to pay them for their advice so that you will follow it verbatim, you will stay accountable, you'll stay on track, you'll take it seriously, you'll go all in because you can't afford to fail. That was absolutely necessary for me. And I'll tell you, the guy that I paid $500 to was not worth less than the people that I currently pay $100,000 a year to, or the woman that I paid $1,500 an hour to. What's really important is that you're paying some amount that you won't take for granted, that you really can't afford to lose. And so that's part of the reason why I spent $230,000 on mentorship through the COVID crisis of 2020, was because I needed to be invested in what they had to say. I hope this helps you.